Welcome everyone to probably the worst one yet. I'm gonna be real with you all. God has abandoned us. What whim? Is there a problem? Is there a problem? I am losing it. I don't know if you were here for the stream earlier today, technically. I have officially lost my fucking mind. Would you look at that? My food delivery order is going to arrive soon. It's very inconvenient timing. This was supposed to be here before this started. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't even have the game open yet. I've been spending so much time fucking with this stupid tier maker that I just kind of forgot I actually have to open the game. That, and there's also the potential that an Eat Street delivery driver may crash into my house at any moment. Remembers when you wake up from the coma? I'll try. Alright, let me actually open the fucking game. You guys can watch the slideshow while we're doing this. Wake up, Teto. Optimal timing. You guys are just gonna deal with the random in-game background noise for a second. I don't care enough to change it. So I have to set this up in OBS still, but I have this tier maker with, you know, a bunch of different Warframes in it, including some conditionals, like Equinox's forms, Zaku's skeleton forms, stuff like that, right? And we're gonna rate their feet. That's the point of the stream. It's exactly what you said on the tin. Honey, wake up, cool kid is streaming feet tier list. Nah, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Alright, we gotta sign in. I need to check over a couple things real quick so you guys can continue just watching. Turn the music down a bit more. Why? Yo, my gift to Blueprint was delivered. Remember to send your Forma bundles to Blueprint 27 on PC. Okay, I have to go over this real quick. I need to make sure I don't have any, like, awful fashion choices that are too intrusive to the quality of the foot. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Gotta be mindful of these things. Oh my god, what the fuck? Are you rating base, prime, and deluxes? I don't think deluxes are in here. Maybe we'll get to them, but right now it's just base and prime. And then a couple of different conditional modifiers. Trying to make sure none of my fashion choices... A lot of these are really outdated fashion choices as well, mind you. Trying to make sure none of these are too intrusive to the point where I have to fucking change them. Thank God DE added the ability to zoom in the arsenal now. This is going to make life a lot easier. I would have done this before the stream if I wasn't fucking with Tier Maker this entire time. Pre-stream preparation is not my strong suit, unfortunately. What the? Okay, this should be fine. Have to remove some of these. There's the last one I needed, this one. Okay. Please tell me this is a joke. We're getting there. Listen, guys, Connor is a few minutes away with my Eat Street order. I feel like a fucking idiot that this isn't here earlier. But can we get some hearts in chat for Connor, the Eat Street delivery driver? He should be here shortly. We're awaiting his arrival. I'm gonna wait to start things so I actually bring my food inside. Connor Poggers, let's go. Do we include Zanuka? This is just gonna be the Warframes and their primes. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music. Bonner. He's 100 meters from my location and rapidly approaching. We'll just, yeah, we'll give him like a Lato or something to keep the frame nice and... Oh, this is perfect. This was such a good feature, DE. I'm so glad you added this, because now I can completely fuck with what it was added for. Perfect. Fantastic, if you will. I think the poor delivery driver might have stopped at the apartment building next to mine. Which is a minor funny. That's a minor funny. Okay, we'll switch. I'm not quite sure. Well, okay, let's get this set up real quick, actually. So we'll switch to the in-game real quick. We're starting with Ash. I'm gonna do this. Why is the game not here? There we are. I'm starting with Ash because we're gonna do this alphabetically because Tiermaker sorted it all alphabetically when I put it in there. But I need to get the Tiermaker here too. Let me... Is it... Okay, it is still F11 for these things. I don't care. We'll leave it like this. People can go to the Tiermaker if they want to. Let me add an input for this real fast. I have to get rid of the Morbius reaction still down there. I have to do a little bit of house cleaning. Instead of very disorganized today. Which is not particularly unusual. Anyone that was here for Drip or Drown would already know that I'm not good at planning things ahead of time. Window capture. Would you look at that? It immediately comes up. So we've got the foot tier list. I feel like I'm going to make this a bit smaller so I can, like, drag it into frame. But so, the images are all cropped very strangely, but there they are, right? We've got all the frames as well as a couple weird ones, like Zaku's skeleton form and stuff like that, and we're gonna get through them all. I hope you guys are hyped. I hope you guys are all ready. What the fuck are you on? You know, it's not just my opinion, right? People will get to have a say. We'll have chat chip in. I think my delivery driver might just be dead at this point. He's just been chilling for longer than I'm a little worried for him. This is what you come back to? You come back to something great. Okay, my order has been delivered. You guys can just... The link, I'm pretty sure, is visible on stream if you want to, you know, make your own feat tier list. Actually, let's just go ahead and fucking... Watch this, watch this. Is this a fetish thing? This is whatever you want it to be. You guys can go make your own if you want. I'll be back in a minute. Y'all behave yourselves while I'm gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time. Thank you, Connor from Eat Street, for blessing this stream, but it's time we gotta get into shit. Is it a fracture? That's quite a fracture, Zakti. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just move this off screen for now. We'll come get it in a second, but we're gonna start. We're gonna start with Ash. Like I said, we're just gonna kind of work our way. We're gonna work our way through things here. So for those who don't know, you can actually zoom in the arsenal now, which is very helpful for our purposes. Ash kind of looks like he's got like some nice Tims, some nice sandals almost. I think he's kind of styling, but it's pretty simple. You know, what are y'all feeling in regards to the Ash feet? I demand Nezha be F. Or S. God damn it. Thank you for the 5, though, Wim Wim. Yeah, he does have, like, the loafers on. He's like, this is casual dad energy, I feel like. Where do y'all think he goes on the tier list, then? That's the real question. Let's grab it. Where does Ash go on the tier list? We're starting off in a bit of a weird one, I feel like. The chat seems very divided. I feel like it's, it's simple. It's not necessarily bad. I'm kind of feeling like I'd put him in C, personally. I'm kind of feeling like C. I'm seeing quite a few B. D, socks aren't really feet. No, I'm feeling C, personally. I think we're gonna put Ash in C for now. Let's take a look then at Ash Prime. I did not mean to click on upgrade. Don't look at any of this. Look at that, it didn't even show up. Now those are some fancy ass feet. Look at that. The dude, he's still got sliders. It's still true to the original. It's still definitely true to the original. Is this a fetish stream? No, this is a shitposting stream. So it's still definitely true to the original. He's got this, like, his feet have, like, a hat. That's what I'm interpreting that as. Which is a little bit strange. Definitely an improvement, I feel like. I don't feel like I can comfortably say that this also belongs in C tier. I don't think that's entirely accurate, right? I don't think that's fair. I just realized the fucking thing didn't move. Yeah, the censored feet stream. There, I fixed it. I think Ash Prime is styling at least a little bit, right? I don't know, feet Prime loafers. It's still got the sandal energy. I think we should at least put this in B tier. I feel like this deserves to be above. I feel like this deserves to be above regular Ash. Let's bring it back out. I'll have to make sure to remember to actually move this. I think I'm gonna put Ash Prime in B tier. I think I can say that's probably fair. Move it off the screen again. Oh boy, Rose PM'd me. I hope that this is not something relating to what I'm doing currently. Oh, this is the junction difficulty tier list? Alright, next up we've got Atlas. Atlas has some whack-ass feet. Like, what is this? Homeboy's got, like, the... I don't know. Something about this is just wrong. They're very spiky. This looks like a Bad Dragon product. He got the Dio shoes. Raptor toe. Oh, there's just something about it. It just kind of bothers me. I don't know. What are we thinking? I see a couple of people saying D or F tier. Bad dragon feet fleshlights. It's just they're spiky and they're like weird looking. I don't know. Got them hurt kicks. D for Dio shoes. I'm seeing. It seems like the general opinion so far is mostly D tier. That's a bit harsh, I feel like, but I think that if that's... This is very cursed looking with the way they're all cut off. But if that's the general atmosphere, then I think we're going to go ahead and put him there. I feel like F is kind of harsh. Atlas Prime. Well, the Edo Prime armor is being a bit of a problem. There we are. So these are pretty simple. He's still got the like spike. He can still like if he kicks you in the shins, it's gonna go right through, right? But these are less weird. It looks like he's like dinosaur feet or something. Golden Crocs. If they ever give a Warframe Crocs, that's an easy S tier. Give me more reasons to not play as Atlas. I see a couple of Bs. The question comes down to, is it better or worse than default Ash? I think that's the real question. What are we thinking? I'll move it again so you guys can take another look. Better or worse than default Ash? I'm seeing some C's. I think that's probably, we'll take that as the general opinion. Bring it back out. We'll go ahead and put Atlas Prime in C tier. This is not necessarily an ordered tier list, but that's where Atlas gets to go. Okay, next is Banshee. Banshee has some styling feet, to be honest with you, but like these are weird. Is it just me or are these like really thick? Something about this is just a little strange to me. I don't know. This is like skates or something. I just feel like something about the angle of this all looks really wrong. At the same time, these are like styling. This is like light up Sketcher material. Got the slippers at 5 a.m. Yeah, she has the styling slipper fit. I'll admit that, right? She's got aerodynamics on these hoes. On God. I'm seeing quite a few Bs. Her shoes are too big for her? Yeah. That's kind of the energy I've got here. Bust out the tier list again real quick. Yeah, I think putting Banshee in B tier seems just. At least so far, right? The problem with a tier list is you start to realize as you build it out, you run into problems. So we've got, god damn it, weird shit going on again. That's a skin. Here we are. So now we've got the Prime slippers. They have like, I don't know, tails? The twin-tailed Prime Crocs? Perhaps. These are styling. These are the light-up Skechers. Look at that. These are the light-up Skechers. Ballin'. Straight up. Telling one of my friends that doesn't play Warframe that you're rating feet? That's reasonable. I'm feeling like this is minimum A. I feel like this is minimum A for being light-up Skechers. Seeing several A's, a couple of S's, but I think I'm gonna agree. I think this one belongs in A. We're gonna go ahead and put her up there. Cool. Moving along. Next we have Baruch. I think my fashion might be a bit intrusive. Let's try switching to just like a regular config. Okay. So I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck is going on here? What the? It looks like he's got like some wraps around his feet. But at the same time, like, what's up with his like big ass toe? His feet look like he was a burn victim. Something about this is just, it fucks with me a bit. He's got like a very long, like, middle toe, I feel like. It's not quite the big toe, I don't think. I feel like it's not quite in the right position for that. It's just... It's... Something, I don't know, something about it just seems wrong. It's called fashion you wouldn't understand. The long toenail. I don't know, I'm feeling like I'd probably put Baruch in D as well. That's what I think Baruch probably can fit in D. Also, why is Baruch normal? Fucking hell. Move that. Get off my screen. Hi, Molly. My dog has decided she's gonna just start acting up. Let's get Caliban. Okay, so... Caliban's feet are interesting. That's better. I'm gonna be honest, Caliban's feet kind of go hard. He's got like the spike here, which is kind of wacky, but he's also got the peg leg. So he's like a pirate, right? And then he's got this like metal. He looks like a crossbreed between like an elite from Halo with this foot and like a transformer. Is some weird shit, or like I don't know. I think Caliban's feet go pretty hard. I feel like this is probably an S tier for me. He's got the asymmetry. He's got the peg leg. He's got the Sangheili foot or some shit. Yeah, I think Caliban's gonna be an S for me. S for sussy. All right, next up is Chroma. I think I have a Chroma. Yeah, my OG Chroma look was just all black. Oh god, I forgot I had a look of Chroma. It looked like Bingus. Bingus frame. Just clear that. Let's take a look. His fucking tail's getting in the way. Chroma's feet are pretty mid. These are not that interesting. These are not that interesting. He's got very plain feet, which is unfortunate. I mean, then again, Ash had pretty plain feet, too. What are people thinking? Z tier? I feel like these probably could go in C. Like, they're not actively repulsive, but they're not, like, particularly interesting, right? They're just kind of... They're kind of mid. They're kind of mid. I think C is reasonable. I think C is reasonable. Alright, Chromer Prime. Once again, my armor set's interfering with things a little bit. I don't even know if I have a Chroma look that's open. I have lean Chroma still. That's fine. Honestly, Chroma Prime's feet look pretty sick, I think. He's got the ankle tracker from the government because he beat up his spouse. But he's got the prime toes as well. He's got the prime toes. I think that goes pretty hard. I guess we could... I don't think the effigy look... Yeah, the effigy look doesn't change his feet. It does make him go from, like, Chad to Soy Jack, unfortunately, but... He's got the prime toes. Got the claw feet. I'm feeling like this is probably an A. Chroma Prime would be the one under house arrest? Probably. He's not allowed within 50 feet, or within 100 feet of his ex-wife. I think Chroma Prime is going to be an A tier for me. I think that's reasonable. I think it belongs up there. Alright, next up we've got Ember. Oh dear. So these look like they have, like, the sandal straps on them, right? But it looks like it's just her bare-ass foot under there. It's like she's got the sandal strap, but with no socks or no actual rest of the sandal. She looks like the... With this little, like, silver part, it looks like the squid enemy from Mario. What the fuck? Something about this is just wrong on, like, a lot of levels. Yeah, she's barefoot, but just with the with the sandal strap. With the sandal strap on top. I'm seeing a lot of F tiers. I'm seeing a lot of F tiers. We'll go ahead and put her down there. Sorry, Ember. I know a lot of people simp for this frame, but I guess foot fetishists have to look elsewhere. Let's take a look at Ember Prime. This is kind of just the same thing. I mean, the materials look higher quality. And there's a little gold bit there now, right? But I think this is just kind of the same shit, if I'm being honest. I don't think this changed much. I think this is just gonna be another F, unfortunately. Alright, let's take a look. Next up, we've got Equinox. Equinox does have some of that foot asymmetry, but their feet are still very, like, plain. They've got these performance-enhancing grates, I guess. Their feet are also very big, I feel like. Maybe it's just the zoom messing with my perspective. These are pretty non-matching socks. That's true, Zacty. I feel like these are probably a B. I think they're not as mid as like regular Ash, but they're not weak necessarily either, right? I think this is probably going to be a B. Now the question is, do Equinox Prime, or do the Equinox forms have different looking feet? Looks like it's just about the same. Oh, wait a minute, I'm wrong. So day form has the same feet, but night form doesn't. Weird and obscure. This stupid, these folds are getting in the way. You guys can see that there. This is a different foot. This is a different foot. It looks more like a... I don't know. This is more like the aerodynamic Skechers, right? This is more of like a... This is more classy. We'll put it that way. This is more refined. Flatfoot D tier. Let's see. So I feel like if we're going to put normal form in B tier, I mean, day form goes there too. They've got the same feet. But do we think night form is better or worse? What's the vibe there? I'm seeing a couple people also saying B. Do we think it's about the same? I'll go ahead and put it in B as well. That's fine. I can live with that. Move this off the screen. This is a very jank setup if you guys haven't noticed, but that's what we're known for on the Cool Kid channel. So Equinox Prime. Well, this is certainly some fancy shit. I don't know if I have a free config for this. I do. Okay. So Equinox Prime's really got the fancy shoes. I wish these stupid folds would stop getting in my way. But Equinox Prime really got the fancy shoes. That's pretty slick, I think. I think that's definitely like minimum A tier. I think that's minimum A tier. Seeing several votes for S. That's surprising. The Boof Nikes. Let's also take a look. So Dayform adds... Yo, wait, did you guys see that? Dayform adds the tongue. Let's go. These just straight up became the Nikes. These just straight up... Okay, this is an easy S tier just because of the tongue. That's fucking hilarious. And then Nightform? Nightform also got some different... They've got a little bit more... If these fucking things we got out of my way. You guys see that? I have to swing her around. We've got the... These look nice. I think... Okay, so here's my opinion. I'm thinking... Here's how I'm feeling. Equinox Prime, I think I'm putting in A. But both of her forms, I think I'm putting in S. I think that's reasonable. I think both of them look great. I mean, I might actually scale Night down to A. Reason being that the main reason that Day is an S is because of the fucking tongue on the shoe. That shit's just hilarious to me. That's just... I don't know. There's something very comedic about this. It's like that's the one change that gets me. Excalibur. My good old, MR3 fit on Excalibur. Do I have anything here? Yeah, normal Excalibur. So Excalibur falls into the dinosaur feet camp as well. This looks like boot too big looking ass. He boot too big for he goddamn feet. Like, fuck is going on here? Probably actually eat my food that I ordered before it gets cold. You can just discuss amongst yourself as I do my Indian food unboxing in the corner here. Did I not bring a fork for myself? I might be stupid. I might be stupid. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably a D. I think that's probably that's congruent with what we've done so far, right? I think that's reasonable. I am losing track of my tabs and shit. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Put Excalibur in D. I have Excalibur Prime. I don't actually own him, but his feet aren't different as far as I'm aware, so he goes in D as well. Very little of Excalibur Prime is different. I highly doubt his feet would be different. All right, let's take a look at Umbra. Umbra's got the same feet. He's got, like, bigger toenails, though. What the fuck? What the... Something about that looks wrong. I don't know. I think Umbra's gonna have to fall into the same camp, unfortunately. He's got basically the same feet. If we're gonna vote that Excalibur belongs in D tier, I think it's only fair that Umbra has to go there, too. Alright, next up is Frost. What the fuck? His feet, he's got, like, armadillo feet. They're so hidden by his... What the fuck? Bro... What is going on here? Let me move the fucking tier list out of the way. I'm getting distracted looking for a fork. I thought I brought one in earlier, but I must have forgotten it. Yeah, look at this shit. What the fuck is going on here? The thick ankle leg? There's hardly any feet to begin with. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is probably an F. I think this is probably an F. Sorry, Frost. That's some weird shit, man. That's some weird shit. I'm guessing Frost Prime is probably gonna be the same. Yeah. Sorry, Frost Prime. You're eating shit as well. I'm not a fan of that. What is... Molly, what are you doing? Why did I even leave you in my room for this? Alright, let's just pull up the next one. I didn't mean to click on the loadout thing. Let's look at Gara. I think I have, yeah, some, like, mediocre drip from 2017. Let's... Oh god, these are all terrible. Alright, we'll just stick with the passable one. Gara's got some fancy-ass shoes. I'm gonna be real here. I think that these are okay. This heel isn't touching the ground, though. That's a little bit weird. Here, you guys can deliberate on this. I will be right back. I have to go find a fork. So you discuss amongst yourselves. Right. Fork recovered? Have you all decided? I'm just kind of catch it up. Looks like I see definitely B's and A's. I think I'm going with... I think this is probably going to be for me... let's see. I think this is on par with Equinox's feat. I think this is a B. For me personally. I think that's probably our best bet there. Let's take a look at Gara Prime. Let's see if they change that much. She's got much fancier feet. I don't know why the fuck I just have the normal Gara skin on here. She's got... These are pretty slick. I'm not gonna lie. These are pretty slick. Stop opening YouTube at night. That's probably for the best. These are pretty slick. She's got the... it's like those Adidas shoes that had like the weird like fins on them almost. She's literally going to cut herself with the way she's standing. This is very fancy. I'm thinking this is either an A or an S. Glass on her feet for you to swallow. God damn it. Let's see. I think compared to our other options, I think Gara Prime going in this tier is fine. Also, where the hell is Garuda Prime? I just noticed she's not next in the order. Where did she go? Please tell me that I didn't forget. I could have sworn I made sure to put her in here. I don't see her. This could be a problem. I could have sworn I literally updated this with Gyre and Garuda before starting this. You know, we'll go on a scavenger hunt in a bit. Let's grab Garuda. Switch to... I might have just nothing but shitter fashion on here, too. These are kind of mid. These are just kind of regular feet, I think. I don't know if they're C tier material necessarily, but I definitely don't think that they're A tier material myself. I mean, that's just my opinion. To free this fucking fork from its mortal coil real quick. I'm thinking, let's bring it out. I'm thinking probably a C. I think that's reasonable. I'm still weirded out by where the fuck Garuda Prime went. Not sure if the order messed it up or something. I don't want to have to redo this whole tier list because I fucked up. Because if Garuda Prime's not here, I have a sneaking suspicion Gyre is going to be missing too. They might have just not imported correctly, to be honest with you all. I thought they did, but here, let's just look. We'll see. Garuda Prime's feet. Pull them up. These are pretty fancy, but they're kind of fancier versions of the same thing, right? Fancier versions of the same thing. I think Garuda Prime's not here because I fucked up, I think. But I feel like I'd probably put them in either like higher C or like B. I don't think they're much different. Let's look at Gauss. Gauss has some wacky feet, I'm gonna be honest with you all. Like, look at this. What the fuck is that? Homeboy's got like bricks. Or, like, they're like flat bricks. This is, I don't know. This is exotic. This is exotic. I don't know if this deserves to be an S tier or F tier. As much as I like Gauss. S for speed? Maybe. He's got slabs. F for fracture. You know, here's what I'm thinking. They're weird, right? That's true. That's true. But I think that they're novel. I think I'm gonna put Gauss in A tier. That's what I think. I have to update this tier list with Garuda Prime and Gyre in the near future. Let's look at Grendel. What in the fuck? So Grendel's got, like, steel-toed work boots. On God. Man looks like he's got Autobots on his feet. He's got big shoes. He's got big boots. I think this is probably an A for me. I think this is probably an A. Right next to Gauss where he belongs, right? Because they're best friends or whatever. Alright. Let's take a look at Gyre. Like I said, I fucked up and she's not on the list. These shoes are kind of weird. Mostly because they're, like, hyper-realistic. I don't think I have a Gyre fit that doesn't look wacky. They're hyper-realistic shoes. I think this is going to be in either A or B. Said I don't have Gyre on the list. I'm going to have to add her retroactively. I think I'll probably give Gyre a B tier. We'll jump to Harrow. Oh, I actually had these configs used by the skin. Let me clear these real quick. Harrow's got some fancy-ass feet. Got, like, some elven boots with the curved tip. These are gnome shoes. He's got the Keemstar fit. I don't know what you're talking about. Steel-toed. C for Crusade. Let's see. I'm thinking these are probably a B. That's my feeling. Let's look at Harrow Prime. Okay, so I feel like somehow we've downgraded my Cult of Red Text Harrow. These... Fuck it. Just move it. These shoes are fancy, but they have, like... They don't have the original flair. These are just, like, normal, like, polished shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like... I don't know. These are just normal-ass shoes with some gold on them in comparison. They don't have the same energy. They're just, like, a dude's, like, dress shoes. I'm feeling this is probably a C. I think this is our first Prime that is placed lower than the original. I'm feeling like that's a C. Sora shoes. A for Adidas. Let's look at Hildren. I think Hildren has some weird-ass feet. Yeah, look at that. What the fuck is that? She's got, like, the big-ass middle toe. What the fuck? What is this? Look at the back of the leg there, too. She's got, like, hydraulics or something? We've got more dinosaur feet. The big one is for probing. Why did I read that? Honestly, I'm thinking D. I don't know if it's quite as bad. That's what I'm feeling. Let's take a look at Hydroid. These are some exotic. Like, the foot itself is not particularly interesting, but he's got, like, this stabilization, like this Dr. Scholl's stabilization brace. That's kind of interesting, but it's up here. I don't think that counts as part of the foot. The foot itself is kind of just, like, plain. He's got handles. Yeah, I feel like the foot itself is kind of C-tier-y to me, I feel like. B for brace. Like, if C-tier is just, like, the average-looking shoes, I think that's where Hydroid probably belongs. Alright, Hydroid Prime. Hydroid Prime's got some fancier shoes. God damn it.
Well put together, operator.
Shut the fuck up, Ortis. I don't know if I have any looks for Hydroid that are clearer than this. It's fine, though. He's got, like, honestly, these shoes are just kind of okay as well. They're kind of scrunched up, which is a little bit strange. They're just kind of like boots. They're just kind of boots. 30 FPS, yikes. Yeah, sometimes things just be like that. I don't know. I'm feeling these are probably the same for me. I think I'm probably going to put this in B tier as well. I think he's got, yeah, the no-slip shoes, perhaps. Let's look at Inaros. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? He's got, like, tube toes. What the fuck is this? You have to just ignore all the smoke. Do I have an Inaros that looks... Yeah. What the fuck is that? It looks like those, like, Sweet Tart shoes or whatever. Bro, what the fuck is this? Inaros be wildin'. No question about it. That one's an F. That one's disturbing. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to look at it anymore. Okay, Inaros Prime got some mad drip, though. Inaros Prime coming back. Inaros Prime is taking it back. Look at that. Reclaiming the legacy. He's got the little, like, heel piece here. He's got the nice spikes. I think that that's probably going to be an A. The list is there again. Get the fuck out, list. So you guys can see what I'm talking about now. We keep censoring the feet so I don't get banned by YouTube. I swear it's on purpose and I'm not stupid. We got some solid feet, I think. Oh, Prime. I think he's dripping pretty hard. I think this is gonna be an A tier for me. One of the only tier lists you will see Inaros Prime this high on, I feel like. That's neither here nor there. Maybe I should just start, like, making it, like, pop in and out of existence. I don't know. Anyhow. We've got Ivara next. Ivara's feet are pretty simple. I feel like these are like a C tier. They're a little weird, but I don't know if they're weird enough to, like, deserve being cast into hell. Yeah, I'm also thinking this is probably a C. This is pretty average. Let's look at Ivara Prime. Ivara Prime's got some fancy feet. Still a little weird to me, though. Like, this is the default color scheme. It looks like the bottom part is made of, like, clay. I don't know. I feel like this is better. This might be like a B for me. I don't know if this is much better. The jellyfish little bits there are kind of cool. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably a B for me. I'm losing track of my shit again. I'm thinking that's probably a B. I think that's safe. And next is Korra. Korra's got some pretty mid feet as well, to be honest with you all. This is actually kind of like dangerously arched. It honest to God looks like if you shot a bullet at Korra's foot, there's a decent chance you would miss because of this thing. Something about this is a bit strange. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. Change the 3 Venari modes. Does that change the look of her feet? It does. Interesting. Certainly give them points for novelty. We've got the attack form, the protect form, and the heal form. I think that sways my opinion on things. They're kind of dripped out. I think this is probably this sways my opinion. I think we're gonna go A tier for Flare at the very least. I agree with that take. Okay. Next up, we've got Lavos. Now, his actual feet are looking kind of deranged, a little bit deformed. He's got the nice big boots on. I like that, right? I like the nice big boots, but we get down to the, you know, brass tacks to the feet here. He's got this, like, stiletto bit, right? And then he's got, like, this whole-ass shoe. This man wearing... I get it, guys. I get it. Because he's alchemy-themed, his feet are supposed to look like the elephant's foot at Chernobyl. I swear. Bro, trust. Farewell, Chris. I'm seeing more S's than I would expect. This is like a weird-ass foot. I feel like I'd probably put this in B, personally. I feel like S is overrating it compared to what we've got in S already. I feel like that's an overrate. That's too high. I think Lavos, as much as I love Lavos as a frame, I think his feet goes in B. I want to say, I see several A's as well. You know what? People are going to mostly say A, then fine. I think that's overrating Lavos, but if that's the general opinion, you guys can have this one, I guess. Let's take a look at Limbo. What in God's name? So his actual feet I'm just confused by, like, these giant things on the side. But he's got these, like, narrow feet. I mean, these are fine. These are, like, you know, they're kind of styling. Child Predator tier. Yeah, these are kind of like dance shoes. I feel like this is probably an A from me, actually. I think I can probably say that's an A. I don't think I have any like bad feelings about that. That's a pretty good looking foot. Isn't this the immortal skin? No, it's just colored strangely. This is my penis head Limbo. That's not important though. Let's look at Limbo Prime. He's got the primed dancing shoes. I feel like though the prime details don't necessarily make them better. Like they're cool, but there's something about just the simplicity. They're like sleek here. I feel like these are probably the same tier for me, to be honest. I don't know if I think these are better. Have you looked at Frost's feet, Silverlighter? I think he fucking belongs there. I think this is... I'm gonna leave this in A. I don't think that I'm gonna put this much higher. Okay, next up is Loki. God damn it, with the big fucking toe thing again, dude. Why? Why? Domestic drone fucking with my shit. I feel like these are probably a C tier foot at best. But we had Excalibur in D. I don't know. These are like Wendigo feet. Loki's got the Wendussy. I'm thinking these are probably gonna... I think it's only fair. That's the wrong thing. I think it's only fair if Excalibur is in D that Loki goes in D. I'm honestly assuming Loki Prime is not going to be any different, because a lot of old Primes don't look that different. Yeah, Loki Prime just has the golden toe. I mean, I have Vengeful Trickster. Yeah, that can just live in D as well. I don't think it's different enough to warrant moving it anywhere else. All right, when does he? Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, Mag. Mag's got some simple feet. I feel like, though, the proportion on this is weird. Why is the middle of her foot, like, bulging out so much? It's a little bit strange to me. Maybe it's this, like, metal piece. It, like, clamps her foot down. I'm seeing a lot of S tiers for people already, which is... I feel like that's kind of high. She's got 2 toes. That's true. Actually, she could have 4 toes, and there's just 2 per, like, section. C, A at best. I think she can grab things with them. I don't know. I feel like this is probably like a... I'm thinking like a B, maybe. I don't agree with the S tier. I think that's too high. That's too high. I'm going with, like, B. I'm thinking Mag Prime is not going to be that different. It's just going to be the golden accent. Yeah. It's just... Wait, are her feet longer? No. It's just that the material is different. I mean, I like the metallic. It's cool, I guess, but... Fuck, I keep opening the live volt reaction. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be a B for me as well, unfortunately. Walk feet. Mag got the sussy feet. Let's take a look at Mesa. Oh god, don't show purple flurp. Get rid of that real quick. Mesa's got some fancy shoes. It's like, these look like Batman shoes. She's got like the bat wing. That's some weird shit. I'm thinking these are probably an A. I'm thinking these are probably an A. I think they get to live up there. What, did you just find? Something horrible. Alright, let's take a look at Mesa Prime. Mesa Prime's shoes are pretty fancy. I got the... I think there's an ephemera, yeah, kind of messing with shit here. I don't think I like them as much, though, to be honest. She's got, like, the straps on the boots and stuff, which is, you know, I mean, this is cool. But I feel like there was something... I don't know. These are still pretty drippy. I'm seeing a lot of people saying S or A. I think, you know, I think if seeing this many S's, I think I'll let the crowd beat out my opinion on this one. We'll put Mesa Prime in S. I feel like that's kind of overrating it, but if that's what people want. Alright, next up is Mirage. This is an ugly-ass color scheme. Don't look at it. This is all very old. So, Mirage's feet are pretty simple as well. Also, wait, is she not even... Guys. Mirage isn't even touching the ground. Like, her heel is, but the rest of her foot is just floating. What? What kind of power is this? I'm thinking Mirage is probably a C. I don't think that's a particularly offensive opinion. Let's take a look at the Prime. Okay, so the Prime's got some drip. This is Atavist Prime armor, so ignore the armor. I think the feet, they've got this little, like, opening now. They look more like a real shoe. It's an illusion. I think this is probably a B. I think this is just, like, at the very least, right? At the very least, it's better. At the very least, it's better. Let's take a look at normal Necros. Dear God. Got another purple flip roll in his grave type of color scheme there. This is like... I don't know. It's the toe shit again. It's the weird toe shit again. I swear to God. What is with the toe thing? I'm seeing a lot of F. I'm seeing a lot of F. I think I'm inclined to agree, unfortunately. I think regular Necros is going in F. This may not be ordered, but Inaros honestly might genuinely belong in his own tier. I hate regular Inaros' feet a lot. Alright, let's look at Necros Prime. So, Necros Prime has the weird big toe thing, but, like, there's some style to it. What the fuck is up with, like, this, like, prism thing on top of it, though? Looks like a pyramid ship from Destiny. Barefoot, barefoot, barefoot. I mean, yeah, we finally have reached that point. He's got the golden toes. Remember what's about Nezha and Nezha Prime? It's really realistic. The hyper-realistic feet. Gonna lick them. Fuck's sake. That's gonna get fucking clipped, too. But, you know, I accept and move on beyond these things. I'm thinking... Huh. You know, I'm thinking C. And the reason I say that is because there's points for realism, but I'm still kind of mortified. If you were an actual foot fetishist, maybe you'd like it more. Yeah, on to Nezha. What the? Dear Lord. Do I have like a regular-ass Nezha? I do. These are weird. What the fuck? He's got, like, the curved toe. Why is there a single piece of armor on my Nezha? Remove that, please. he's got like these like bubble blowing like hoops here. Got the curved toe. Censored by the CCP. I'm sorry, Wim. I think normal Nezha is probably a B. I'm sorry. I will give you this, though. I think Nezha Prime... That's an S. That's an S tier. He's got the Heelys. How the fuck do you call this anything other than S tier? They're literally on fire. How is this anything other than S tier? This is easy. This is an easy S tier. This is the quintessential, the creme de la creme of S tier feet. I have to put him in A and then move him up because I'm down so far right now. That's an easy S tier foot. Okay, next up we've got Nisus. So I technically have a distinction for his mutation form, but his mutation doesn't affect his feet. So that's that. His fucking ephemera is causing me problems. I feel like these are probably going to be a D tier. I don't know if they're bad enough to belong in S. But I don't really feel like they're that... I don't know if they're good. I mean, it does fit the infested theme, but, like, on its own merits as a foot. He's got heels on, too. I think if we're gonna put frames like Excalibur in D, I think we should at least be consistent. Mutation Nidus goes in here, too, because there's no difference. Now, the question, Nidus Prime. God damn. What in the fuck is this? That's some exotic shit. This doesn't even look like a foot. This is like some primordial... This is like pre-evolution. This is pre-evolutionary. This is before feet were invented by God. What about the mutation look? Mutation also doesn't affect his feet. Cool. They're in the tier list for no reason. I don't know if I'd call this an S, but this definitely deserves to go up. These are weird, but they're like cool weird. I think I'm actually going to give this one a B. I think we're going to put this one up in B. Actually, let me just pull the mutation Niduses. They'll just stay. Okay. Next up, we have Nova. I think this one's an easy F. For the same reason as Frost's. This is like weird... This is like... This is hardly a foot. It's just her leg. What the fuck is this? You know, let's take a look at Nova Prime just to see. Yep, Nova Prime is basically the same. She's got some gold, but it's the same. It's like... How does your foot wear a turtleneck? What the fuck? Yeah. I'm sorry, Nova. You get to live in F. You get to live in F. Let's take a look at Nyx. These are kind of just like... I have a less intrusive look. Yeah, these are just like Excaliburs. I mean, which makes sense. Nyx was the female Excalibur originally. I think if we're going to put Excalibur in D, it's only fair. You know, actually, before we pull up the list, I'm guessing that her prime is the same. Yeah. It's got some golden toes and, like, this weird, like, occult symbolism. But I think it's only fair. If Excalibur is in D, Fem Excalibur also belongs in D. Okay, let's take a look at Oberon. I don't know. Switch to normal. On the one hand, I think that the hoof idea is, like, cool, but on the other hand, why are they heels? Why are they heels? This game can't help itself. Everything is a heel. Oops, all heels. I'm thinking regular Oberon is probably going to be a... I think I'm busting out the D tier for this one. I like the idea of him having, like, hoof feet. But why is it a heel? It's just wrong. Prime? So Prime's got some wacky shit going on. He's got, like... He looks like... It's like he's got the rook from chess on his feet. Straight up. Google en passant. With more male frames with heels than female. It feels like it. I think this is definitely a much better shoe. Google en passant. I'm feeling like this is probably an A. Maybe S tier just for the chess meme. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put this one in A. I think this one's pretty solid. Pretty solid foot. Alright, next we have Octavia. This is some weird shit. Her feet are so thin. Like, what the fuck? She's got, like, Hot Wheels or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is, like, anorexic. I don't know if I want to say F, but I'm seeing a lot of Fs. I'm sorry, Octavia. I think your feet are, like, D tier, but the crowd speaks. Let's take a look at Prime. I have... Now this is a shoe. She's got, like, a string here. This heel looks kind of strange, to be honest with you. It looks like it was, like, DIY arts and crafts onto the back. This is definitely better. I don't know if I'd say it's good. This is like a C or B to me, I think. I'm thinking this is probably like a C or a B. Based on who we have where, I think B is fair. I think B is reasonable. Okay, so next we've got Protea. Protea's got some kind of basic feet, but I do like this design choice. How, like, the foot is, like, it's like a metal, and then it's, like, wearing this piece as, like, a shoe, and they're, like, connected. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Another heel, for some reason. But I think that's cool. She's got, like, this, like, cyborg underfoot, right? Connecting, like, this top piece. Roomba jump scare. It's a better view of the thing I was talking about. I think it's pretty neat. I think I'd probably take this as, like, a B. I think that's fair. Okay. I think next up is Revenant. It's not a heel, at least. What the hell? Like, his feet are, like, on fire, which is cool, but the actual shape of the feet is just, like... I don't know. There's something weird about this. There's something weird about it. I'm seeing several S and A, but I'm just not feeling it. You got the orthopedic shoes? Dead ass. Dead ass. My man got the Dr. Scholl's. I'll strike a compromise. I'll put this in A. I'm not putting this in S. That's too high. If you really want to tell me that his boots are on par with the Flaming Heelys and the Peg Leg, no, I don't agree with you on that one. I think A is fine. Alright, next up is regular Rhino. What the fuck is this? This is hardly... He looks like his, like... It's like a shoe, but, like, all of his toes are scrunched up on the inside. What the fuck? I don't know anymore, guys. I feel like his feet are too small. Bumped escape, but I'm thinking... Oh, fuck, don't look at region. Place is awful. I'm feeling like this is probably a C, like at best. And I'm gonna guess... Rhino Prime is the same. Rhino Prime is arguably worse. I think I'm just gonna let it live in the same tier. For mental health reasons. That's fine. We got 8 Chernobyl feet now. Alright, next up is Saren. Oops, all heals. These are all, like, one weirdly, like... Why are they so slick looking? Why are they so, like, wet? It's like someone rubbed oil all over this fucking character's legs. I don't like that. They're very reflective and very, like, flat. These seem kind of uninspired to me, is all. Latex feet. Okay, for everyone saying S, you guys are thinking of the wrong thing. You're thinking of the wrong thing. We're talking about these, and these are not S tier. That's C tier material. That's C tier material. That's not S tier. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't bullshit me. That's not S tier material. Let's look at Saren Prime. You know, these are nicer. The foot is fundamentally the same, but they've got this, like, you know, this spike on them now. I think that this deserves to, like, be in a like up a tier. I'd say, like, these are like B. I think these are like B. Fuck, I closed the wrong thing. Let's put these in like B. Grab that, put it there. I just put it in C, didn't I? I just absent-mindedly put it in C and didn't even think about it. Okay. I think that these can belong... If we're going to put the normal ones in C, these belong in B. Let's take a look at Sasagoth. This guy's shoes are fucking styling. Holy shit. Do I have a normal-looking Sevagoth for this? Yeah. What the fuck? He's got, like, skeleton feet. That's cool. He's got, like, this, like, spike thing. He's got the vibrant pink or purple toenails. That's a little bit, that's got some homosexual energy, if you know what I'm talking about. He definitely bangs the Shadow. I don't have Sevagoth's Shadow on this list. Maybe I'll add him, but he's an F tier. He doesn't have feet. I think these are an S. I think this is another easy S tier. That's another easy S. Oh my god. OBS likes to be causing problems. Okay. People BPMing me during the feet tier list. Next up is Titania. I hope I have a normal look somewhere in here. I have a lot of shitpost looks for certain characters. These are like these feet are like, I don't know, I feel in like B tier, like knee-jerk reaction, maybe A. These are like, they're nice. They're not particularly complicated, but like they're nice. I feel like I'm seeing some C's. I feel like this deserves to be a little bit higher than C. If Ash's loafers are in C, these are at least better than that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put these in B. I think that's fine. I'm getting a lot of Discord PMs, but I'll have to check all those later. We're on the grind. Titania Prime. Got some drip. Got some Skechers going. Very multicolored feet. Still trying to fit the heel aesthetic in there, I see. That's a bit annoying. Not as faithful to the original feet, to be honest with you, though. They're the gilded Skechers. I'm seeing several A's. I think that's reasonable. I think we'll go ahead and put it in A. Alright, next up is Trinity. I love looking at just garbage old fashion from years ago. These are kind of wacky. This is like, these are Transformer feet. I've made the joke a couple times. Straight up, these are Transformer feet. She's also floating a little bit. But this is some, like, Autobot type shit. Trinity about to transform and roll out. Prime is actually very different. That's interesting. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Prime is a downgrade. I think Prime is a downgrade. Fundamentally the same shoe, but it doesn't have, like, the same color channels. And this thing is just weird. I don't think it's better than Trinity. I think I'm gonna put, like, I think Trinity can go in A. And I think I'm gonna put Prime in B. I feel like the tuning fork thing is a little weird. It doesn't really build on what makes the shoe great. You know what I'm saying? Alright. We've gone to Valkyr. I think mine's just, yeah, like, straight up just blue. Let's switch to normal. So we've got some claws on the feet. We've got these little, jumper points. I don't know. Something about this is bizarre. The claws, we got the heel thing again. Cut those toenails, what the fuck? Right, to all of the people saying that Valkyr belongs in S, let's look at the Prime next. These aren't that different. The claws are more streamlined, and they don't have the weird, like, things on them anymore. So what we have to ask for the chat is Primes, before we place them, are Prime feet better or worse? Prime toenails don't make it better. I honestly think that this looks better. Not necessarily because of the Prime toenails. You know, let's just leave this up to a poll, because people are going to be too indecisive. Let's get something... Let's get something more concrete. Better or worse? Vote now. If you're watching, vote now. This should come up in a minute. Better or worse? This will determine if we place it higher or lower. so far. Looking like a lot of people are saying that it's better. What are you doing? At least you're not the one hosting it, Rodrigo. That's where I'm at right now. I'm the one actually doing this. We're at 67 votes. I think we can reasonably extrapolate. Trying to think. Because part of me wants to go ahead and put Prime in A. I don't think she's S. But does Valkyr really belong in B? It'll make people plenty mad. So maybe she should stay there. Yeah. I think for comedy's sake, we're going to leave her there. Okay. Next up is Boobin. This guy, on God, it looks like his feet are Gloria from Madagascar. This man's got hippos for shoes. This is animal cruelty. He's got the treads on the bottom. Maybe they're like supposed to be like moon shoes, like astronaut boots, perhaps. Maybe that's the idea here. What are those? The Optimus Prime Air 11. These are like, they got the hippopotamus fit. They got the hippopotamus fit. I'm thinking that's a C. I don't know. I feel like D is kind of harsh. I'm thinking that's like a C. Let's look at Boobin Prime. Oh my god. It's... I feel like this just got worse. I was able to at least kind of say maybe it's supposed to look like astronaut. This is just, these are like, this is a train shoe. This is train feet. Train feet. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Easy S. Train feet, easy S. Easy S for train feet. Next, we've got Volt. Volt, I feel like, has, like... I don't know. I feel like Volt's feet are kind of weird. I don't know if I'm going to put these in the same tier as Excalibur. But do they really belong in the same tier as Ash? I think Volt is gonna have to go to D. Let me look at the Prime just to see if it's any different. Actually, I think the Prime is different enough. I would bump these up. He's got like the weird... my fucking Cyandana is in the way. I don't think I have any free look, so we're just gonna deal with it. He's got the like Adidas fins, like I mentioned earlier. I would actually bump these up quite a bit. So like if Volt is in D tier, I would probably put Volt Prime in like B tier. I think these are pretty slick. I don't know, like if we look at the tier list, right? I don't know if I'd put these in A. I feel like that might be kind of high. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. So next up is Wisp. So next up is Wukong. What is going on with these? These... Something is up with these feet. It's like the toes are like coming out from underneath. It's like his foot is on upside down. I don't like these. I feel like these are probably a D. They are clown shoes. I think that, yeah, I think these are probably a D tier. I'm putting them there. I wouldn't say full-blown F tier. I don't think that's fair. Definitely not very high tier. Wukong Prime. Wukong Prime's feet have some drip. Clown stubbed his toes. The Vengeful Trickster is getting in the way a bit, but that's fine. I think these are, like, probably a B. I'd probably put these in B. They're not groundbreaking, but they're not terrible, right? All right, next we have Zaku. I have to get rid of the list. I keep tabbing back into the game and forgetting I have to get rid of the list. So Zaku, we've got, first off, Zaku's got the peg leg type fit too. He's got like one... Look at that. He's got like one big ass shoe. It's a heel, obviously. It has to be. Or I guess it's more like, maybe it's just more arched. I don't know. And then he's just got like the ghost foot. What the... Something about this is wildin'. Let's look at the broken. Holy shit. The nerve. Okay, so broken Zaku, just right off the bat, broken Zaku has to go in F. They've got no feet. They've got people saying S. There are no... Where? Where? Where is the S tier foot? On God. There's nothing here. Maybe, hold on. You know what? Fine. Watch this. Watch this. You guys want to throw a fit? He has no feet. Gray might not be the best color for this. You get my fucking point. What about regular Zaku? Let me just have him sort of in the background. I think regular Zaku is probably going to be like a B. Can I make a Naros S? No. I think I'm going to say normal Zaku's like a B. B tier's kind of filling up. All right, we're getting to the end. We're getting to the end. Urelli. I don't know why the strength thing... These are pretty, like, normal feet. We got this little, like, fin thing there, like these little flaps. That's kind of cool. This kind of just looks like a... like Cinderella's glass shoe kind of energy, right? And Naros' own tier called a front to nature. I feel like this is a B. Like it's not as average as Ash's loafers or something, right? But I don't think it's particularly groundbreaking either. Okay. Last we have just Zephyr and Zephyr Prime. I don't know why I went to Prime first. That was me being stupid. So Zephyr. Okay, so the big toe thing is back. But I don't think it's as big of a problem this time. Because this is more like she's a bird. These look more like her talons, right? This is more normal. Still not the biggest fan. I think that these are probably going to be like a C for me, maybe a D. I think D is a little harsh. I think these might be like a C. I think they fit the bird theme better. All right, last one in the list. We've got Zephyr Prime. Now, these are some stylish shoes. This is just gold for the sake of being gold. God damn. These aren't bird feet. This is like... This is high-end Adidas. This is high-end Adidas. I'm feeling like these are probably an A. I'm thinking these are probably an A. Maybe an S. But at the very least, an A. What do we think? General viewership opinion, S or A? I'm seeing quite a few S's. You have to remember, in S, we have this lineup. I'm seeing more S than A. Alright, the tier list, I need to, like, download this. Here's what we've got. I'll post this in the Discord, and I have to make sure... What did I say for... I think I said Gyre was B. I think I said Gyre belonged in B tier. And who else was missing? Garuda, I think, said belonged in the same tier. Garuda Prime belonged in the same tier as regular Garuda, which was C. So I have to add them. I'm just going to move Garuda down here so it's easier. So the extra Nidus is for here, but mutation doesn't affect it at all, so I messed up. Okay, let me download this real quick and add the characters that are missing, and then I'll show it on screen. Get Region out of here. What did this person send me? I hope you know that Jesus still loves you. Untrue. They're offline, but untrue. What the fuck are you talking about, Jesse? Did I say Gyre was C? I'd have to go look. Oh, fucking hell. Yes, download list. Let me open up GIMP and just add the rest of what I'm missing. Did I see Blueprint's reaction to the Forma? Yes. Hope you guys like looking at mundane shit while I'm getting this done real quick. Yes, myimage1. That's such a great file name. Okay, let me dig this up. I could have sworn I added Gyre and Garuda Prime to this before I did this. But I guess not. Where? Here it is. Yeah, they're in this list. I just think they didn't save correctly. I don't know. Get Garuda Prime in here. They're gonna look so out of place because Garuda looks like just normal. Here goes we lost. You know, the things are pretty much... I'm gonna post this in the Discord. You can join if you want, although I'm not really sure if I want to tell people to join off of the content they watched in this stream. That might be dangerous material, dangerous territory. I'm just going to go ahead and try and make it look like she was in the original tier list. Just kind of snipping things off, right? We're just going to artificially, like, sever Garuda Prime. for a little bit. Okay. And Zakti said Gyre was C, I think? I think Zakti said Gyre was C. That's not quite right. It would stream my GIMP window, but it has a tendency to fuck up in OBS. We'll go ahead and just say Gyre is C. That's a little large. Oh, fuck. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, I'm also going to just go ahead and add Sevagoth's Shadow to this. Just for being thorough. Why are you rating feet? Well, it's over now. It's over now, right? I hope the wiki has a good image of Sevagoth's Shadow for me to steal. I don't want to have to, like, fuck with one myself. Does Sevagoth's Shadow not have its own wiki page? I am not making a Naros S. He very much belongs in F tier. I am not making a Naros S. Can I rate your feet? No. I shall not. Oh my god, dude. The Warframe wiki's so fucking slow. I have to get my... I'm sorry you guys are just looking at, like, fucking nothing right now. Oh my god. This stupid-ass wiki just doesn't load shit. Please. I'm clicking the abilities tab and nothing is happening. Fucking hell. Yeah, it won't let me go to fucking the Sevagoth abilities page. Please. Please make a Naros S. I will not. I am not moving a Naros to S. That is a crime. Shadow. We don't have a good pick of the Shadow, I don't think. This... Fucking fuck! None of the buttons on this site are working. Everything I click. Look at... Everything I click just moves me back to the top of the fucking page. Please. Finally. Fuck. I have to move this to where it belongs. I like how it just says in Tier Maker, create a Warframe feat tier list. That is the most normal thing I've ever read. Necromech feat? I mean, maybe we could. Maybe we could look at the Necromech feat if you guys really want me to. We've only got the 2. I don't know if I can even really look at them, like, in detail. Yeah, you can't zoom in this arsenal. I need to import Sevagoth's Shadow real quick. Like I said, for the sake of being thorough. God, please, just let me. Just let me. I've been doing this for like 2 fucking hours. I just want it to be over. Alright, do you guys want the Necromechs to be rated? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing? Wants me to look at the Necromech feet. We've only got the 2, right? Or, well, I guess the Bruntspar skin has its own feet. Same with the other one. I don't know if I have the willpower to do the fucking Necromech feat. How do I have 100% 8 range? I don't even know. I think I'm just gonna call it here. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Rate Ortis's feat? He has to go in the no feat tier. Alright, also, I'm gonna do this funny thing where I crop out the tier maker logo before I post this to the Discord. For God's sake, man. Why can't things just, like, work? Well, I'm doing a bit of extremely scuffed patchwork at the moment. Because GIMP doesn't want me to be able to select a color, I guess. I would be too powerful if I could select that. Alright, here's the fucking tier list. I'm gonna export this and I'm gonna throw it up on the Discord. Is Wisp bottom tier? She's in the no feet tier. Yes, export that as a PNG, so it's as high quality as possible. Oh, for Christ's sake. Why am I getting... I'm getting pinged on several servers now. Let's put this in announcements. I'll also throw it up on screen. Let me get this. Alright, Final Foot tier list is now up in the Discord. I'll put it in announcements. There's the Final Foot tier list. If you're upset, sorry. Fucking snowflake liberal. Not a politics stream. Weird dose. Put it under F. I'm not gonna rate the deluxe skin feed. This has been going on for 2 fucking hours. This has been going on for 2 fucking hours. What do you mean rate the deluxe skin feet? Are you fucking with me right now? I am not making a Naros S. Oh, thanks, Rose. I managed to find it. It was just that the fucking... on Chrome, it was not loading. Grenier feet tier list. Listen, people have been telling me, do some Smasher Pass tier list or some dumb shit. I finally did it, okay? I finally did a dumb tier list that I'm pretty sure no one else has done. So, that's what y'all get. Maybe I'll make a supercut of this or, like, post the foot tier list on my fucking community tab or something. But I'm drawing the line. My food has gotten cold as I've been doing this dumb foot tier list. Why do you think nobody's done this before? Because it's fucking dumb. If someone has, I mean, I'd be surprised. I know Sabuchi did the submissive and breedable tier list. Okay, let me grab... Let me delete this. Final tier list. Browse. Here it is. This is very stretched. I said I'll probably post this on my community tab. This is the final tier list. wonder if I should post this to Warframe Circle Jerk. I mean, we're trying to reclaim that subreddit. So, the link to this tier maker has been pinned, I think, this whole time. If you want to go make your own to share on the Discord, feel free. I need to catch up on what these people have been adding me about. Can you rate my feet? No, Danny. I will not rate your feet. I'm sorry. What happened to Warframe Circle Jerk? It's just that the subreddit's been dead as hell, so I said last night on stream I wanted more people to go and post there, because I think it has a ton of potential. Oh no. Someone recorded something from this stream. Is really realistic, the hyper-realistic feet. Gonna lick them. Fuck thing. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. Okay, this is just gonna be it. You've been doing this for almost 2 hours. You have it on your soundboard? Fuck! I can't even join calls anymore, Cassette. You can basically be me. It doesn't even matter. You can just impersonate me. Alright, Warframe foot tier list. I'll put this up on the community tab, and then I'll die in peace. Have it on my alarm clock. Community. Yep, let's grab this. This might not be the proper, like, aspect ratio. I don't know how much I care. Please fit? Oh, it fits. Perfect. Alright. Warframe feet tier list. Post this on the community tab. There we go. Go and, if you have any gripes, go and leave your gripes on the community tab. That's over there now. You can go smash like on the community tab. One other person has made a foot tier list? Seriously? Why? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. That's gonna be the end of it for today. I'm not gonna do any of the deluxes or anything. I feel like that would make this take way too long. I know I normally stream for a while, but I've been streaming quite a bit recently in the off hours. Vauban should be higher. Rose, Vauban Prime is already an S tier. Because he's got the train feet. Vauban Prime can't even go higher. Alright, it's 7:30. I've got 15 seconds before this stream has been going for 2 hours. How's Fish Jenga going? Horribly. I'm down horrendous. So I'm just going to end things here. I normally stream at 5:30 on Sundays. I assume most of you probably knew that if you were here. But if you don't, that's that. I'm trying to think. The Discord's in the description. Please don't post Warframe feet there. At least not frequently. Thank you for the 5 grease. Grubber, the angel, is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Also, go ahead, remember everyone to post to our Warframe Circle Jerk. We have to make that subreddit great again. On God. God bless. Am I even farming Cryotic? Off and on, but I've made, like, no actual significant progress. So yeah, join the Discord if you want to bother me outside of normal business hours. I might do like a late night stream later of me doing something not nearly this fucking stupid, but we'll see. So yeah, that's that. Subscribe if you want to or not. It's a free country. I think most of you live in free countries at least. Next video next week should probably be the Void Armageddon one if I don't fuck it up. Yeah, that's that. Goodbye, everyone.